Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Sir You Being Hunted, episode 372 now. So, we're here with the Toy Train Challenge once more. Now, obviously I mentioned in the previous episode that this might actually prove to be maybe too difficult. Because, yeah, last episode we have all these buildings and we only found one toy train. So, as promised, we are going to continue with this challenge for the time being, just to see if maybe we can get somewhere. Fucking hell, there was one right there all along. Oh, jeez. Well, let me discard a few. I don't want exotic spices. Get rid of those. Just so I know what we got in here. I'll discard that as well. Okay, so it turned out there was actually one very close to where I was. A toy train that I could have just used. Well, never mind. At least we can continue the challenge, at least for the time being, right? Might as well discard some more stuff in the buildings. Well, in the meantime, everybody, I hope you're all doing okay out there and are enjoying the challenge that we've just set out to do. I know this obviously is going to be quite an interesting one. It's probably always a pleasure for viewers out there who see when one of their challenge suggestions gets adopted to be played and all that. Also, I'd actually like to start this episode off on a interesting conversation. Something which has happened to me on the day as of when I record this this particular video. So now I have been doing a big recording session today, playing various games. I played a few games with Phil, which was awesome. You know, we did one of our recording sessions. We played a few different things. And then after that, I decided to record an episode of RTCW, because, you know, I always do, just to ensure I've got plenty of content going there. That's fantastic. My God, I've got a lot of haggises. That's great. And now, of course, I'm recording this episode here, which is fantastic. You know, everyone loves a good Sir Being Hunted episode and all that. But before I actually recorded my RTCW video, I had my evening meal. Had myself a ready meal from my local supermarket. Because the thing is, you know, me and Phil, we had our recording session at like 3 in the afternoon. And because we were recording fairly big episodes for the games that we were playing, what that just effectively meant was that the recording session lasted quite a while. And so it was getting towards 6 o'clock in the evening by the time we finished it. And, you know, that's fine. We don't mind doing big recording sessions like that. It just means that, of course, if you're going to be cooking, obviously, an evening meal, you just end up with that kind of situation. Oh, what the fucking toy train? Take that. There we go. Right, I've got 2 of them now, which is good. But as I say, you know, it just ends up a situation where it's getting quite late on in the day, and so you're looking and thinking, okay, what shall I have for my evening meal and all that? And, you know, how long will it take to actually cook? And so, of course, I just sort of, you know, had myself a supermarket ready meal, just because it's easy, it's convenient. It only takes a few minutes in the microwave and bung it in there and it's sorted and all that. So, like I said, I had a supermarket ready meal and it was sausage and mash. And, you know, lovely enough. So I sat down, you know, in front of my computer to eat it, because although I do have a dining table in my flat, the problem is it's piled high with so many friggin' work-related materials that in order to actually eat at it, I would have to basically clear off a load of stuff and then pull the table out, and I can't be arsed doing that. Ooh, toy train, there we go, that's another one. Okay, now we're finding the toy trains, which is great news. Let's discard some stuff in there, just so I know I've been in here. So yeah, I was sat down to eat my bangers and mash, and I always, you know, then have YouTube open, maybe just watch some videos, see what sort of stuff is online, anything from my favourite channels that I like to watch, stuff like that, basically. And now, obviously, you know, a lot of these channels, they will have things like adverts that appear on them. You know, no surprise there. Nothing particularly weird or outstanding about that. But basically, so as I sat there to eat my bangers and mash, the first advert that came up on the video that I clicked onto started off with a dog looking at the camera, and then suddenly words start popping up on the screen. Something squidgy poo. And then suddenly it turns out this short advert is for something called the Poo Bag Challenge. And I mention this now because I'm starting to feel like, has YouTube become self-aware or something here? Did the YouTube algorithm somehow know that I was eating sausage and mash when it gave me that advert? Did YouTube look at me through some hidden means and go, oh, this will be a great ad for what he's eating? Because, that's the last thing you want to see when you're eating sausages, right? And they're all covered in, big sort of onion gravy. And I don't know if you've noticed, but onion gravy is of a brown colour. And, British sort of, Cumberland sausages, when you've cooked them and all that, they tend to go a very meaty, browny grey colour, If that's the kind of, that's how I describe it. That's probably not how everyone else would describe it, but, yeah. And it actually just got me thinking as well, over all that. Because I talked about that in one of my RTCW episodes, which probably actually the most recent RTCW episode just before this this episode of Sir, I talked about that as well. I think to myself, it's weird that YouTube, gave me that particular advert, considering what I was actually eating at the time. One of those funny little coincidences in life, eh? But it got me thinking more generally about a topic of conversation, which is annoying YouTube ads and things like that. Because as of late, I've been getting the same friggin' ads on YouTube over and over whenever I watch any videos these past few days. And I must say, a typical one, which I've been getting a lot of recently, is some deal that's on with Compare the Market at the moment. So, I don't know what it is exactly, but I think Compare the Market at the moment has some kind of deal going on with pizzas. It's like you're getting a discount on pizzas 5 days a week or something. It's I don't know exactly the details or anything like that. But in essence, that's been cropping up constantly whenever I watch videos. And I hate to say it, but I am fucking sick of those fucking meerkats on the Compare the Market adverts. I'm sorry if you think they're funny. They were funny originally when they came out, Alexander Orlov and those weird characters, Sergei and all that. But holy shit, are they fucking played out or what by this stage? And I'm sick of seeing the little bastards. And if it's not them, if it's not the meerkats with the fucking pizza deal for CompareTheMarket.com, if it's not them, another one I've been getting a lot of, and I've been getting a lot of these ones for a while, it's just Grammarly. Grammarly has been fucking... I don't know, they must have been paying through the fucking nose the amount of damn adverts they've been running on YouTube these past few months. With Grammarly, you can spell check and do all kinds of shit. Things like this. Grammarly can highlight if you're a fucking idiot. It can tell you when you need to go back to school. Things like that. Well, I mean, that's not exactly what they say, but yes, I may be making up some lines of my own there. But so apart from Grammarly, another one that's actually been on my timeline a lot of these last few days is fucking Tommy Hilfiger jeans, where it's people dancing around, people dressed in really fucking dated styles that made me think of the bloody 90s, and I think to myself, my god, there is no wonder that 90s fashions were only fashionable in the 90s, okay? I feel like Tommy Hilfiger, it has these adverts where they're like trying to be really profound. I want to see a future where all communities work to uplift each other and things like this. It's like, okay, sure. I mean, nice message, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the message is necessarily bad or anything like that. It's just, it's a fucking video about Tommy Hilfiger jeans or whatever. There's no way to be really too profound in that. You're advertising jeans, for fuck's sake. Am I just turning into a bit of a cynical old Scrooge a little bit? Is that what's going on here? I'm getting old before my time, probably. I probably am. But yes, has anyone else been getting those adverts recently here on YouTube? I imagine, I can't be the only one, right? And the thing is, like the Tommy Hilfiger one, one of them is always set to the same music. It's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. But on that, on that advert with the let's go, let's go, let's go music, there's this, there's a person on it, there's like a girl at the very end who's sort of like dancing around, and something about her reminds me of that kid from the Matilda film, with the, the little girl with the blonde pigtails. God, that's like drawing on my memories. It's been a long time since I watched that movie adaptation of Roald Dahl's Matilda. You know the one, right? The one starring Danny DeVito and Pam Ferris. God, that kid's film. My God, it's been so many years. Little Danny DeVito. So anyways, I started blasting, pow, pow. Actually, he doesn't say that in there. That'd be a very different movie, that would, wouldn't it? Matilda, a kids' film based on Roald Dahl's Matilda, the book of the same name, starring Danny DeVito with 2 handguns going around shooting up his neighbourhood. So anyways, I started blasting, pow, pow! It's a good meme, that one. I do like it. God, it's been a while though since I last saw a movie starring Danny DeVito, have to say. Alright, there's another device piece over here by this island. By this jet even. What are they doing down there? They just sort of... Oh, it looks like this is unguarded over here. Can we slip it into our inventory? Well, this is great. It means I save on... What the fuck are they doing over there, anyway? What are they up to? They're just sort of all standing around, like a bunch of melon heads. Oh god, I need to do some inventory management here. Okay, this is problematic. I don't need all this food. What am I doing with it all? Shit. Do I need all these bandages? Probably not. Alright, we're going to discard that. And fuck it, we've got so much food. Might as well just use some of it up. Oh, can I take that, please? There we go. I have to remember there's always a take all button in So You're Being Hunted. Alright, well that'll be the centre island cleared then, once we get back to the Standing Stones, which will be great. And I'll have saved up on a few toy trains, which will be great. So it means I don't need to use them to attract anyone's attention. Great. That means the challenge can go for at least another couple of episodes, I do think. Drink some tea. Oh, hello there. How you doing? Do you like Tommy Hilfiger jeans? No, of course you don't. You're a fucking rabbit. Imagine a universe where rabbits wear jeans. There might well be a universe out there like that. Who knows? In a parallel reality somewhere. Where rabbits wear jeans. Wearing Levi's and denim and whatever else have you. I don't know where that thought came from. As random as hell. I was going to see if maybe that would go into some kind of Lego talk. You know, me rabbiting about something that just doesn't make any sort of sense, so it's just random as fuck. But no, it didn't really go anywhere. Actually, maybe it can. That's the thing about Lego talking, you know, you have to sort of think very quickly. There's almost a skill to it, isn't there? You know, if anyone doesn't know what Lego talking is, go watch a Sips video on YouTube. Or, you know, watch one of his streams, maybe, on Twitch. Basically, it's where, you know, you're so kind of concentrating on the game, what you're doing, that your mouth is just doing its own thing. And, you know, the conversation and whatever that you actually come out with just is random as fuck. Oh, that's dogs over there. That's dogs. Deary me. Give them a wide berth. Alright. So if we can go find a jetty, I think that'll be great, won't it? Unless, I was thinking, unless we go searching through any more houses to see if there's any more toy trains we could take before we head to another island. But, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Oh, man. Let me know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, you know, getting back to the original topic of conversation. Any adverts you've been getting on YouTube recently which have been driving you slightly up the wall? Or which you've been getting sick of watching? Surely there must be quite a few, right? Whether it's any of the adverts I've mentioned here in this video, or whether it is indeed any others that I have not mentioned at all. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. Also, I'm actually, you know, on the subject of YouTube, I'm just going to give a bit of a PSA, because it occurs to me something else actually that is worth mentioning at the moment. Also, I've noticed on the channel, particularly this last couple of weeks, as of when I record this, there's been something curious, really, going on the channel in terms of every so often, whenever I publish a new video, and then I go back several hours in the day just to see, you know, if it's had any comments on it or anything like that, I always noticed there's been probably bot accounts that have been posting links in the comment section of my videos, like short and clearly quite suspicious links that probably lead to viruses or God knows what, and I've just been keeping on top of them lately and just deleting them as of when they appear. So yeah, PSA everybody, just be aware that there seem to be bots posting dangerous, suspicious links on my channel at the moment. So if you do see any comments with like short and odd looking links in them, you know, I'm sure obviously you all know not to click on those things, but I'll say it here as well by way of a PSA. Do not click on things like that, because they probably are viruses. They're probably laden with malware and God knows what else. Ah, another toy train. There we go. That's good. So it was worth me doing a bit of exploration. I don't want the bones. Get rid of them. I was just trying to clear them out of this building's inventory. That's all. Let's get rid of the spices. I think I will take the pliers though, for when the poacher starts to inevitably spawn. So that way I've got something to free myself if I fall into a trap. But I always notice actually, you know, on that subject of bot accounts posting weird links in my weird links in the comments of my videos, I have to say that kind of feels like sometimes it comes and goes in ebbs and waves. It feels every sort of you know, kind of few months you get like a sort of a wave of that happening, and it's not necessarily always them posting links. It's like, for example, not too long back, maybe a few months ago, there was an instance of like lots of, I think it was bot accounts posing as women, posting things like, you know, hey sexy, I like your video and stuff like this, if that was it, if I'm remembering this correctly, and other ones just basically posting similar things and like, you know, go to this chat link and whatever. And there was like a wave of that, and then after a while that stopped. And, you know, I had to just sort of keep on top of that and keep deleting those comments whenever I saw them. But then, you know, like I say, recently it started happening again. Random bot accounts just posting, not even like posting an actual comment, just a tiny little link to God knows what. So, like I say, just, you know, stay aware of that, and I'll try and keep on top of the ball and just get rid of those wherever they crop up. There we go, just drinking down my tea. Fantastic stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the thing, you know, just a little bit of information from myself here. Although I have sometimes posted links in the comment section of my video before, you know, to like humorous videos or whatever, as a general rule, you know, I'm just going to say right now, I will never post like a proper functional link, you know, i.e. one that you could accidentally click. If I was ever to post a link, I would probably maybe put like, you know how when you look on like a YouTube URL, it has /watch and then the code for the video. I may well post things like that, but I would never really, I don't think, ever post a link to an external site or anything like that. So PSA from me, I would never post links to external sites in my comments, so bear that in mind. So yeah, okay, well, tell you what, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, and we're going to continue the Toy Train Challenge in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you'll join me for part 373. God, look at those guys over there, they're just sort of hanging out. Are they all just sort of stuck? I think they're just sort of stuck. So they're just chilling there, having a big robot party. Well, maybe they'll still be there in the next episode, maybe they won't. I doubt it, in fact, because I'm actually not recording another episode straight after this one, because I'll be quitting out of the game. Oh God. Dog just went into the water. Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with a link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. See you in the next part, everybody. Goodbye, all. It's slightly disconcerting. What the fuck are they up to? Oh my God, this thing is big. Whatever they're creating, it's huge. I don't like it. It's gonna be fucking dangerous as hell. Okay, well, we're just going to give them a wide berth whilst they do their thing. Oh my God, yeah, they're creating a giant friggin' monster. Look at that thing. Oh dear, look. Oh my God, that thing is huge. What's it doing? Is it coming for me? Oh my God, this is bad. No, I don't want this. What is this? Oh, no, no. Oh, you bastards. Oh God, I'm in the water. Bad place to be.